Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Antibirth with me, Flick. I can't actually remember where my streak is sitting. My streak is sitting at okay bit. The last couple of episodes were live recorded runs, and because of Hollow Knight and Dead Cells and what have you, I've been a bit too busy to fit in kind of like off-stream runs of this. This is the first one I've done in a while. EXKZQZQN, KN, I can read sometimes. That is a complicated seed to read in a row. We have Bob's Rotten Head, we have the Fat Fly, bad speed, bad fire rate, good damage, well, okay damage for an Eden start, let's put it that way. Great range. Okay. Ooh, that is not fast. Alright. Good HP as well, actually. I was glossing over the HP. Good shot, me. So, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm going to be a little bit rusty. I've been playing other roguelikes. And, you know, just other games in general, Hollow Knight in particular, because Hollow Knight is amazing. Yeah, why not? I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew as soon as I got back into Isaac, I remembered that I had a streak of some kind, you know, just not 1 or 2 wins in a row. I was back up to something not too shabby. And I put off fitting in more recording of this to play things I was a bit more interested in, and I knew when I went back I'd get something like this. 0.74 speed. Alright, that helps. But I really don't want a run where I'm super tanky and have no damage or no fire rate. Those are the worst, because the game can't kill me, but the game puts me to the point where I want the game to kill me. So ideally we're going to try and avoid that. I am going to use the head to get this, because I might be able to get a tinted rock later on. Now, Big Beautiful Fly or Big Fat Fly, whatever, I always get the fly names mixed up. It does amazing damage, I think. It's been a little while. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it does amazing contact damage. Maybe not as good as... Yeah, it does. Not as good as Blue Baby's Only Friend, but still good enough that it's probably my main source of damage, but the problem is you have to get up in the business of the enemies you're fighting. Against the first floor boss, that's not a problem, because we don't have a devil deal to risk losing. Oh, not a double floor. No. Okay. We'll fight the boss now. I probably should have waited for the charge. It's Steven, actually, which is a little rare. In fact, no, it's not a little rare, it's exceptionally rare. All we need now is to actually get Steven, not Little Steven, and it will be the rarest form of this encounter. Like, it's so rare that in Afterbirth, or maybe just Rebirth in general, getting Steven was so rare because eventually he got added to the rare chance from a gold chest pull. Before that, he was only available from this boss fight, with an exceptionally low chance of it being that, and Little Steven has a low occurrence, or sorry, Steven in general has a low occurrence rate. I remember actually trying to get him in my item list. It must have been in Rebirth, not Afterbirth. Just doing his Azazel runs over and over until you got him on this floor. The little one is being a pain in the ass. It's the fire rate that's doing it though. If we had a better fire rate, this wouldn't be nearly as bad. Yep, that's kind of what I was worried about happening. Luckily first floor, so it's not a problem. Any tears up is what we need here. Any tears up at all. And we got Little Steven. I forgot. Despite me talking about it, there was 2 drops we could get there. I'm going to go do the big room. It was going to be Steven or Little Steven. There was no chance of a tears up. I was being dumb. Out of practice, as I said. Still. Oh, I could use the Lover's card to feed it to Dark Bum. Just forgetting about that. That's what I was hoping for. So we're not taking that yet, in case I get hit in this room, because we want this for the next floor. That goes for the subsequent rooms as well. Thanks for that. There, eat those, Dark Bum. Perfect. Is there another... can there be 2 tinted rocks in the same room if the room is of the large size? I don't think that's possible. Without, like, a dice reroll, I mean. Although even with the dice reroll, I'm not sure it's possible. Gup item to make everything better? No, but another Spirit Heart. I can't get out the room without taking it unless I wanted to waste a bomb, so... Oh. Oh. Alright, well, Little Steven helps. I would bomb my way out of this room if I could. Not because envy is hard, but because this is going to be tedious. So unfortunately, it's just something we're going to have to put up with. Ideally, I don't want to spread them too thin because of a low fire rate. I want to try and maintain a Spirit Heart. I've been playing all the indie games / roguelikes I've been playing recently are ones I've not been using keyboard and mouse, well, not mouse at all, but keyboard for in general. Haven't played Gungeon for a little while off stream either. Hollow Knight I'm using a controller. Dead Cells I'm using a controller. It's feeling a little bit alien to me. And we've been recently playing Resident Evil 5 on stream, me and Elle. That's a controller as well. Really the only keyboard and mouse game I've been consistently playing outside of something like golf is pub, which is obviously very different. Actually, on that subject, I'm Scottish, so I like talking about good deals. Last time I had to buy a wired 360 controller, and I'm not interested in wired X-Bone controllers. I like 360 controllers. I know a lot of people didn't, but I did. And the last one I had to buy when my previous one broke, I could only find second-hand. Like all the big retailers, Amazon, whatever, they just did not have wired 360 controllers for sale anymore. So I had to go to a brand in the UK called CEX. Not Sex, CEX. And they only had second-hand wired controllers as well. We will probably go in that curse room, but not yet. But I'm not sure how that happened there. But anyway, yeah, and I went there, and they had one wired controller. I tried it to make sure the buttons weren't sticky or anything like that. One of them kind of sticks, which is a bit annoying, but nothing too bad. And I'm pretty sure they charged me £30 for it when they had wireless 360 controllers for cheaper. And I remember asking them at the time, like, what's the deal with that? Why are you charging more for what most people would consider the worst version of the controller? And they said it was like a supply and demand type thing. They were much rarer, so basically we could get away with charging more for people who still wanted wired. Which sucked. So I was very happy when I went to the supermarket today and saw that the supermarket was selling off their old 360 accessory stuff. So I got two fully boxed, never opened, wired 360 controllers, official ones, not like third-party knockoffs, for £12. And I don't go through controllers that often. So that's me set for like the next 5 years at least. And I was very happy about that. If we get one more penny, we will teleport into the shop. The deal with the devil is the only thing that can save this at this point. Unless the unless the item room on this floor is just stats. Just tears, damage. We're not in any risk of dying, although that said, we haven't really had that many red hearts drop. That's the first that hasn't been created by me, I believe. Which is a little weird. Yeah, charge at me, see what happens. There's a penny, so we can afford a Spirit Heart, although we're generating so many. This and Little Steven fall into the auxiliary? That's the word I'm looking for? No, what's the word for, like, backup? I'm getting it confused with accessory. Again, that's Dead Cells. Confusing the words. Anyway, it's like, it is a damage up, but it's not damage I can control. Oh good, Curse of the Maze. It's not damage I can control. It's one of those words that's really hard to say with a Scottish accent. Auxiliary. I still think I'm saying it wrong. It's like multiple S words in a row is hard to say with a Scottish accent. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. People always have words that they just struggle with. Like I can say egregious. I imagine most people don't even know what that means, let alone can say it correctly. The High Priestess will hold on to the boss, which is right here. Egregious means to excel in some exceedingly bad way, incidentally. Nice. That was a one-shot. Yeah, I might lose HP when I take this, so I think I'd rather deal with the devil first. Judas' Shadow for 2 we will take. What did this do? Speed up, range down, damage down. God damn it. Actually, no. Our range went up, our tier rate went down, our damage went down. I am giving great thought into becoming Dark Judas just so that this isn't slow. There is a Spirit Heart for sale. And we can afford it. Yeah, I'm going to see how many I can generate on this floor because this is too slow for me. I see it coming. I see the nightmare coming. It's a train wreck waiting to happen where it takes me 15 minutes to get to the cathedral and I'll probably die on Isaac because of no damage. That's where this is heading right now. I can save it, but it's a bit of a risky save. So I need red hearts to drop and I need Dart Bum not to pay out the spiders. Just in general. So far so not. I forgot about the curse room. The curse room might have the pact, I guess. I've made that room very awkward. That is not worth killing bosses for. 9 lives! Okay, well that is worth taking because all we lose is 1 red heart. Unfortunately, I can't remember if 9 lives overwrites Judas's shadow. Christ, this is so slow unless the fly is touching the enemy. The world card. That would let us see the secret room. Sure, why not? Puberty, excellent. I'd be throwing away so many. So it's like it's here. So many spirit hearts to spawn with 2. We're nearing being able to afford PhD if I was to use a couple of bombs. Maybe that's the better call. Hold off becoming Dark Judas. Please let me in the shop. Thank you. See how much this pays out. I would need 2 more. We will take better pills. Puberty remains the same. Oh, I didn't mean to put a penny in, but whatever, it's done now. Alright, we'll just go down for now and hope that we get something good on our next floor. We obviously need damage. We've got plenty of spirit hearts, so maintaining deal with the devil precedence is fine. Please let me out of this floor. The speed is making this especially annoying. Oh, I meant to mention, I'm not really doing the Antibirth floors anymore, when that's kind of like one of the differentiating features of Antibirth. It doesn't apply to this run, for obvious reasons for what I'm about to say, but anytime I get a really good even start on the first couple floors, I'll go down to the Antibirth floors just to keep on playing them, because they are good. I don't like the mines, I don't think they're balanced very well. But the other floors are great. And we want to keep on fighting the Witness every now and then as well. It's a good boss fight. So that was my plan going ahead. This is not one of those runs, however, because this run is a trash fire right now. We're 1 away from Guppy though, so that is our out. That will make us fire faster, but it will at least mean we get damage from our fly spawns. Oh, you got through. Shit. I actually can't move fast enough to dodge them, so we're going to have to use our range here. Take the penny, thank you. I don't know why I threw that at him. I think I was thinking that it would catch more. It didn't. I don't know what kind of champion this is. Just the one that drops money, it's just not fully gold because of the red clashing with it. No. Okay. It didn't actually do anything different, weirdly. Okay. Red chests. Why must you suck so bad? Oh, Little Chubby is perfect for this. Get him again. Get him again. Right there. Nice. I think that doesn't really do anything for us, but whatever. If we get some bombs, we'll come back here because Magic Mush would obviously be wonderful. It would be so wonderful that we're definitely not getting it, but I will take the chance. Come on, item room. I've forgotten what this new Antibirth item does. Oh, burn shot, right? Like you fire out fire every so often, it seems to be based on your luck. That should be okay. Now, how can I throw this without... Alright, we have PhD, so that's still fine. Telepills. I guess after I'm done with the floor, I could use the telepills just to try and get an IMR room and get some free items. Alright, little chubby, I need you to... Oh, you don't fire through rocks, of course. I need you to kill these guys at range for me because I don't like them. Yeah, I think the bigger your damage stat, the bigger the fire as well. So right now it's garbage. But if we get some damage ups, the fires will grow. The fire rises, etc. Oop. Damn it. It's fine. We're in no danger of getting red heart damage, I think. Guppy? Oh good, it's a troll bomb. It's a very, very linear floor. Probably because I found the only dead ends right at the start. That is my special power after all. This is another room where I don't have the speed to actually dodge these, so we just kind of have to tank the damage, unfortunately. There you are. Oh, okay. He died off the level. But we have Dark Judas waiting for us if it all goes wrong. Although, if it's at the end of 9 lives, that's very annoying. I don't like the way this face is staring at me. Could you maybe like die though? I know you're a champion, but I'd like to kill you sometime this year. We're not doing enough damage. If we had a better tier rate, the low damage could be excused. Thank you, Dart Bomb. But we have nothing. At least that was covered, I suppose. I'm glad that I predicted correctly what would happen. At the same time, it's still annoying. Eden should not be able to start with stats spread this poorly. Uh oh. Look. That worked out very well. Explosive diarrhea, you say? I did not expect to get anything worthwhile out of that, and yet I did. Boss key would be a big help. I don't think we're going to be able to afford it, though. Even with the bombs. The half-price Spirit Heart is obviously potentially useful as well. We still haven't had our item room, right? Oh, no, we did. We just need the boss. Alright, boss. Then we decide what we're doing with our shop. Then telepills. This is a bad room for no damage and no speed. I need to try and keep them on the side that has the fly. Also, the lack of red hearts, even for playing on hard mode, is ridiculous. Oh, if we were to fight Chubb. Or Chad, sorry. That wouldn't be a turning point. That would just further make this one of those horrible Maggie-esque runs that I've been talking about. But it would mean we can't die. I can't even kill the soy milk spiders quickly. Well, that's the only damage I have. Now we fight very, very slowly. Although, little Chad getting him, by which I mean little Chubb, that does damage. He's big enough that it procs quite a few times on him. Nearly, nearly. Ooh! Only a 36% chance. A tears up though, and it's a good tears up. Yeah, -9. We're still doing crappy damage, but at least we're doing crappy damage faster. I guess I'll buy the half-price Spirit Heart, because we're not going to get to... Well, actually, no, I have 4 bombs. That should be enough to get back to 15. Boss Key is more useful than a Spirit Heart. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and make a withdrawal at the bank. That's why I put the money in there. Good start. Don't take the pill by accident, although it will be a good pill, or at least neutral. That's a bad payout. was a good payout. So we can take the heart as well. And that gave us 2 keys, so we will open up that gold chest as we leave. So I'll still use telepills in case we get an IMR. And on the next floor we should have a 100% chance for a deal with the devil, because we didn't get one on this floor. If not 100, then definitely high. Yeah, why not? And it didn't do anything for us. It's a very, very low % chance of taking you to the devil deal. I also just had a moment there where I glanced over OBS just to make sure I wasn't accidentally live streaming, because El had an episode recently in his Antibirth series where he didn't realise he was recording it live. And I had to send him a message and he didn't see it at first. I need Guppy. That ain't Guppy. That could be Guppy. It's not. Just use it. Roid Rage, speed and range. That is 2 things. Well, alright, we've got 37 range. That's much more range than you ever need. But the speed means that we're further away from being Maggie, so I'm happy. Anything that makes me not Maggie. Or Maggie-like. If I blow this up, I can't get across to get it. I would have to put this bomb here and then get another bomb. Or we have another bomb in 1 room's time. Small rock carries a speed down, which is annoying. But we went from like no speed to such high speed, I'm having trouble getting used to the change. So I'd be okay with losing a little bit to small rock because we need the damage back. Okay, well, this should be a good payout. It's not just a good payout, it's quite frankly astonishingly good. That is Mom's key doing work. Get chomped. Chomp him. Nibble him. There you go. Goddamn spiders. I can feel that my dodging isn't as good as it usually is. It's atrophy setting in. Rather. That's what happens when you don't play roguelike of choice for a long time. I'm going to be recording more Gungeon soon, and that's going to be like pure hell. I am fast enough to dodge you now, in theory. I still take forever to murder you though. I can't help but feeling I should have went into Dark Judas, even if it meant dying and like wasting 9 lives first. Well, that is going to guarantee our highest possible chance at a deal with the devil. We'll just use it on the boss. Nice. Oh, Liberty Cap we'll take because occasionally it gives us damage up. I got stuck on the goddamn corner there. I want my mushroom back. Thank you. All stats up. 0.93 damage. We're still not back at the damage we were when this run started, amusingly. But hey, it helps. It gave us another HP to trade away. Why does it feel like my range suddenly went down? What's going on here? Oh, the fire's getting bigger. And happening more often. Yeah, why does it feel like my range or my tier size went down? That doesn't make any sense. It should have went up. Also, if we found Libra right now, it would be amazing. Because our range would get nerfed to buggery. But every other stat pretty much would increase. Oh, maybe we had Mini-Mush effect from Liberty Cap. That's what could have done it. Anyway, don't be greed, please, because I have lots of money. It's going to be greed. It isn't. I'm amazed. Bug off bombs. Sharp plug. Don't accidentally hold down the spacebar item anymore. Or the spacebar on your item, because otherwise you will hurt yourself. You know, if we could get ourselves another all stats up on this floor in the form of magic mush, that'd be pretty good. All I want is to deal with the devil, though. Come Guppy, and it doesn't matter that we're not doing very well damage-wise. Guppy does all the damage for us. We just have to worry about dodging at that point, if it happens. Oh. I put that like there. I'll either get both of them or neither. Balls of steel. If we take a 2-heart devil deal, that is going to put them down to 3 spirit heart deals. So having a little bit of like buffer spirit heart wise is not a bad idea. We haven't found just the boss now at this point. No, I didn't mean a mid boss. I meant a boss. Got any fire or death beam? I know you've got a death beam in you. Yeah, pull open that vagina on your chest. So he did drop HP up, but I can't get it. I might be able to get it if I get flying from a devil deal. So where the hell is my boss? Down there? Wow. I guess that makes sense. It's the furthest point from where I started. So we only have over 3... No, wait, no. If we get mini-mush effect, we drop back down below 3 damage. Ooh. Why did I fire out a gigantic fire instead of a Bob's Rotten Head there? Because that's what happened. Devil deal, devil deal. Nice. Tears up, nice. Actually, not nice because it didn't lower my tear delay, even though I'm at 10 and not 5. What? I must have another item that caps the tear delay higher. Either way, it sucks that we're getting Krampus, obviously. Krampus' head isn't useless, but I wanted flying. Or Guppy. Lump of Coal also isn't useless, but I'm assuming he's going to drop his spacebar item because it's the least useful one. Why are you dead yet? Oh, he did drop Lump of Coal. Okay. That's sort of more damage. We can't get into the boss trap room. We can't get that red chest. Can't get the HP that Gluttony dropped. There we go. How does he affect our deal with the devil chance? Does he count as having taken one? Yeah. Annoying. Red chests? God damn. I also totally forgot to use Alges. This is kind of a sucky room if you have no stats. Because, you know, the hearts won't die. The fire is helping now, though. That's actually a substantial size. It's hard for the enemies to dodge. And that was a dead end. This will be a dead end too. It actually is. Remember that time I tried to fire Bob's Rotten Head and it was actually just a gigantic fireball? I want that to happen every time. Because that was pretty cool. Give me something good. Or, you know, nothing's fine. I think collectively there's been one red heart drop that wasn't spawned by me on this run so far. It's a good job I'm running spirit hearts. Because I got 2 of the spirit hearts from like balls of steel. This definitely needs to be too wide in every single direction. Also, please stop rubbing up against me. It's off. Because this room is terrible. Justice. There's no justice. What did I tell you? It spawned a troll ball. There's your justice. The gold key for the entire floor is pretty handy. What the... Is there cloaked spiders in here? There definitely was at least one. I've never seen cloaked spiders in that... Well, I've never seen spiders in that room, let alone cloaked ones. We are playing Dead Cells. I can't remember... I don't think we've seen the pill on the left. We have seen the one on the right. I just don't recall what it is. Oh good. More hearts. This is Necropolis, right? Yeah, that's why. Burn. Yeah, I need you to burn, though. No, your mask won't save you now. Good payout, good payout, good payout. What is this again? Electric Penny, Wealth of Power. I don't recall what this does. I think maybe when you pick up enemies it shocks them or something. This is where the fire gets to shine. We've also found our item room and shop together, which is very handy. Just keep firing until the fire procs. That's all I need. I guess it helps. Damn it. Still have one more shot. Oh! That was a fun accident. Infamy saved me twice, I think. For air and energy. Not really that useful right now, but... Good item? No. It's a shame. Oh, it did it again! Unfortunately, that meant it got caught in the rocks, but it did it again. That is an impressive fire. Please stop chasing me so fervently. Don't think there's any rocks in here. No. Oh, I really regret coming in here. Thank you. Dark Judas? Oh, it is 9 lives first. That's not good. Well, it's not bad, but it's also just annoying. Gotta waste 9 lives before I start picking up spirit hearts now. Dark Bum, can you? Thanks, buddy. Missed. Kinda. I think I hit one of them. Alright, so any spirit hearts, do not pick them up. Save them for once you've wasted 9 lives. Although, as it turns out, I don't think we're getting any. Item room, shop. There might be a curse room, but I can't get in it right now. Let me see what boss it is. The pile. Let's use alges just to make sure you die. That you might actually not be dead by the time it wears out. A rare boss and a new one for Antibirth. Could you teleport over to where all the fire is? No? Oh, he did. Yeah, I really need you to die. Thanks. Oh, don't take the HP up. We have uses for that. I might as well try and clear the floor while I'm just throwing these 9 lives away. So let's do that. There's got to be Tenedrox I've missed, but Curse of the Darkness is just a pain to try and find them. This is a very tough bit of poo. If we start getting red heart drops after we're Dark Judas, this run should be fine. If the run carries on giving absolutely nothing for Dark Bum to work with, despite us having all these good items that are kind of helping us in sideways, then it's probably going to be a loss. Probably. But I can't stand how bad my damage is. Even once we become Dark Judas, it's still not going to be amazing. I think it's a multiple it applies. Actually, it might not. It might be a set amount. I'm not sure. It's not going to fix every problem this run has. Let's put it that way. Alright, now we throw away 9 lives. There's a fire down by the item room that I think is quicker. Quickly check for some black hearts. We know we have a Balls of Steel pill in the rotation as well. Can I get this pill that's in here? Why didn't I get this? Oh, right. Alright, well, let's just kill ourselves there. So that one's a telepills. What's the other one? Damn it. Well, hey, at least I found something to do while I'm trying to throw these lives away. It's puberty. Alright, I want to actually be through that room with the little suction guys. Yeah, because that's very easy to die in. Right, did you have fires in you? Nope. One of these rooms did. Aha! Alright, that's good. Oh, right, yeah, I could just do this. Do it, you coward, you won't. So we only have one black heart and then the HP up in the boss room. So we're still not going to be on great HP, but we're not getting anywhere with the damage we have. If we became Guppy, it wouldn't have been an issue. But we ain't Guppy. We're still not Dark Judas. This is the last life, then we should become Dark Judas. Because the cat's head is gone. There we go. So we got 4.82 damage. So actually, our speed is maxed now, and it's a little bit too high. Our face! Holy hell! We look like a jack-o'-lantern that went terribly, terribly wrong. But anyway, our damage is now acceptable. So obviously our survivability is going to suffer a little bit. Still, maybe we can trade away that red heart for a bad one or something on the next floor, who knows. Super slow, as I was expecting. Oh, we have the compass effect, thank you. Curse from above. Everything else of relevance down to the right. Oh, good. It's Curse of the Maze. Yeah, those fires are substantial now. I will not go in there right now because I'm worried about my HP, but ideally I do want to go in because we want that Guppy chance. And because we have Mom's Key, we're doing this for sure. Nice. We made back more than we used, and we got Spirit Hearts. Nice. I want that penny. It's probably going to be super great in the shop, but I still want that penny. Oh, get nicely, nicely toasted. In fact, no, don't get toasted, get burnt. I want you to get burnt. Red chests. Thought the game was going to crash there for a second. It's been a while since I've had Antibirth crash on me, though. I only really had that one run as Samson, I think, where it happened significantly. More red hearts. Excellent. Just as I was about to say, this is starting to feel like the turning point for the run. Our last item room has Telepathy for Dummies in it. Actually, let's just get those despawned so I can think about this. The Fool is a teleport to full cards. And our final shop is super great. It is not. So the Eraser just kills a room full of enemies, I believe. We don't need the piggy bank at this point, unfortunately. 48-hour energy. That might be relevant if we take this instead. Erase thy enemy. Yeah, I think it does just clear a room. It probably doesn't do anything on bosses for obvious reasons. Let's find a room that I don't... Oh, is it a one-time use? I thought it was a charge, like a really long charge. Alright, well, if I find a room full of infamy masks, it might actually work on bosses then. And that's why it's a one-time use. I don't know if I want to try using it on Mom, though. Just in case. But now I'm kind of curious. I don't know. We'll see if we find a worse room prior to that. We're actually killing enemies. We're doing damage for the first time in this run. And we didn't even need Guppy. Still room. I was going to say, how did I not get hit? But I did, so it's fine. There's still room for things to go wrong, obviously. All the butt faces you could never want. Thank goodness these fires don't hurt me. Is there an item that makes you immune to fire? Does Pyromaniac also do that besides the explosion immunity? It does, right? Maybe not. Because I was just thinking of the Antibirth ghost that spawned fires. Is there anything that makes you immune to that? Thank you, Surfing Spiders, for being so very predictable sometimes. You have way too much HP. Second secret room? Really? Okay, well, we didn't go in the curse room, and this is the Mom fight. I guess what I could do actually is grab... Oh, I missed some rooms. I was like, what the hell? I didn't come down here. Why are you taking forever to break those? Oh. Oh. Oh, you know, you tried. So, I want to go back and grab a full card. Besides, if this eraser is a one-time use anyway, I'm not going to be able to come back for Bob's Rotten Head. Where did I leave that? That's telepills. Would I rather use a telepills? I'd actually rather use... No, wait, no. If I'm coming out of the curse room, I'd rather use the telepills after Mom. So we use the full card to get out the curse room. I know I'm going slow, but this run wants me to go slow, so screw it. Oh, send me into a room that's not been done yet. Pay me back that heart. I command it. No, no you didn't. Not even Dart Bum did. Screw you forever. Don't teleport me. Oh, you didn't, but you also wasted my time. So now we grab the telepill, not the other full card. And we use that to get out the Mom fight purely at a chance for getting a Iron Mirror Room. And I'm also going to use the eraser on her just to see what happens. I hope she explodes. Oh, is that a... It was. I wonder how many people saw that one before I did. I think I hit her with it because she said, you know, she made the sound effect of me smacking her, but nothing happened, so I assume it just doesn't work on bosses. That's a shame. I also didn't realize you had to throw it Chaos Guard style. I don't think I missed, not at that range. Luckily it's just normal Mom, so it's nothing to worry about. Do. Every time I get a fire in the right place, she puts a bloody body part somewhere else. Oh no, that one got her good. Guppy. Arg. It taunts me with the Guppy Dream by giving me friendly spiders and flies. But hey, at least we got that back, and we'll take the full because if there's a curse room on the next floor, I want to leave that. Oh right, yeah, secret room. I hope the next floor doesn't have Curse of the Maze. Otherwise, I'll be pulling the same facial expression that Eden is. Okay. Oh, Devil Deal stayed open. We're getting there. Red chests? Gold chests are worth it. I was hoping for red hearts that Dart Bum could consume for nourishment. And I was going to full card out, but now, because we're just wrecking face, I'll wait and use it to get out of a curse room. Also, who cares, it's just Loki. The adorable tryhard. Like, he thinks he's doing so well, but he's just Loki. Oh, we already know how this goes against Chubb. Except this time we have damage. Another gold chest. Tarot card, the moon. We'll use it just to see. Puberty. Explosive diarrhea. Pretty fly is okay. Alright, I was trying for another pill. It don't matter. I do need to go back for that full card though. It's important to my plans. Full card, please. Thank you so much. Boss, please. Nope, wishful thinking. Ooh. That was very lucky. That was not skill, that was luck. Oh, I thought you both died. That's a lot of blastocysts. Cysts. For some reason it feels like I'm firing with double vision every so often, 2020. But I'm not. I think it's maybe just the shots are doubling up because I'm moving backwards and forwards. Yeah, that's what's doing it. It's because of the high speed we've got. Damn it. That was a very dumb thing I just did, given that the bomb was right in front of me. But hey, he died, so, you know, it worked. I think Mr. Boom is technically just a worse Bob's Rotten Head. Okay, apparently we're getting all the double sin rooms, for some reason. Full health pill. Steven! So now we have both Stevens. We should have the Steven transformation that doesn't exist, but it should. Where we get, like, triple Gemini for some reason. I don't know. The full health pill doesn't do anything for us. We don't have enough red hearts. I also am kind of hoping that we get rid of our last red heart on this floor. Although with a 36% chance, it's very unlikely. Next floor, though, there is 2 more devil deals. Or 2 more chances at a devil deal. Alright, we found the boss nice and early. Seriously, the dearth of red hearts is actually infuriating. It's almost like the game knows, whoops, that was a swing miss, that we got Dark Bum Floor 1. Because I know hard mode, I only ever play the game on hard mode. Oh hey, there was creep there, but it came from the wall guy, that's fun. So I usually have a feel for the number of keys you get, the number of hearts you get. This is below average, for sure. There's our black heart back from that, at least. Oh hey, and a troll bomb, nice. Alright, percentages did not work out in our favour this time. I don't want to search the whole floor for a curse room, it's just if we come across one, I'll get it. If we don't come across one... Oh, wait, we can tell. There is one. To the left. There's also a chest room and a boss trap room. I want all those. Hello again, Loki. He tries his best. Tinted rock, tinted rock, tinted rock. Check very quickly. No. Oh. The worst eyes. That was a good payout. That was a good payout. We can now fly. Problem, we have an eternal heart. But that's okay. I'm willing to trade Polaroid invincibility for flight. What is with the troll bombs from chests? I can't remember if I just thought it or said it out loud earlier in the run, but a run went live. I think it was one I recorded myself and it wasn't on stream. Where I couldn't work out what happened when I got damaged at the end of the room, and I assumed that I'd accidentally pressed E and dropped a bomb on myself. But multiple people told me in the comments, no, the room just spawned a troll bomb, you didn't notice because your box was so large because I had whatever item that makes you bigger. Like I probably had magic mush plus something else. So you just didn't see that a troll bomb spawned as the room reward, spawned right behind you, exploded you. That was worth coming in for. We have full HP. Yeah, I am going to still save. That extra heart could it be the difference between winning and losing? If I now win with 1 black heart or soul heart remaining, then I made the right call there. Wow. That is more like it. You paid out with an enemy spider, but at least you paid out. What card did I leave in here again? Tower. Sure, let's spawn a bunch of bombs on ourselves. I knew that wasn't to the boss. Oh, I have to go down the way though, that's where the boss trap room was. I still wouldn't mind becoming Guppy, it would make the cathedral a hell of a lot faster. Small rock? Oh, okay. That's fine. I almost walked into that shot so many times and then I walked into the goddamn spider. Pay out. That's bear. Where was the boss trap room? I could have sworn it was down here. Must be to the right and down, and then the boss will be further to the right or up. There it is. Get rid of the Diglets first, and then get the Diglet whole step forwards. You will give me the egg. Not worth it. I should have the range of this guy is not a problem. Yeah, that's what I thought. Our range is 35.75, that's ridiculous. That is too little too late, but I appreciate the gesture. I will go back and let me eat that in a second. I've got things to do, people to kill, etc. Thank you. Always polite to Dark Bum. I always treat Bum Friend like shit. But you respect Dark Bum. Oh hey, there's a doppelganger in the room. Really appreciate if you get out of the way so I can kill him, thank you. Alright, so we found it lives. Wait, yeah, it is, it lives. Last chance I deal with the devil as well. Let's do this and see how it goes. Do you use the terror card just for funsies? No. No, I will resist. Flawless victory. Gimme Guppy. I've been denied Guppy. Another pretty fly though. Fine, I didn't even need Guppy to win game. Oh, my facial expression's turned back to that cute one. I think it's maybe picking up goat's head that does it. It's ironic that picking up a severed goat's head makes your facial expression funny, but, you know. I knew this was going to be the triactive room, that's why I was going to avoid it, but I didn't, and I should have. You're a weird looking champion. Are you dead? Oh. Alright, we really just need to find Isaac as soon as possible. I'm ready for the run to be over. It didn't take as long as I thought it was. I honestly thought this was feeling like a definite over 1 hour, but we're still going to be at like 1 hour on the dot by the time I do this floor, I feel. Or the next floor. Death card, I guess, is moderately better. It was so slow going in the start, though. After that, everything fell into place. Three pretty flies. Oh, if we hadn't been able to fly, we definitely would have been able to now. Why am I hitting them when there's shield generators? Don't be dumb. Still no small rock. At least there is an abundance of... You paid it with an enemy spider again. These are the enemies I was talking about earlier. An abundance of spirit hearts on the floor if/when I get hit. Another eternal heart. Oh hey, it's Kent. I mean... No, taking the eternal heart is stupid. You, I guess I'll make pay it, although you're most likely just going to pay it with HP, and we don't need HP. And there's no devil deal on the floor, so it's not like you can help me there. The key might be useful on the chest. If you don't pay it by 70, I will murder you, though. You hear that? Do you see the shadow demon hiding behind you? Oh, I don't know what he's dropped. Shit. No, I'm not gonna take it. I don't want it. What are the other things he can drop? Compass, map. Not super necessary given how fast we're clearing rooms. Especially if that happens. I was just going to say that could be Bob's brain, but again, I feel like that's not too bad. We actually found Isaac. Just remember all those spirit hearts after the fight. Because we'll probably get hit a few times, even if it's by myself. Also, when he spawns ads, I'm going to death card them, just because I can. I wonder if Bob's brain can occasionally become like a giant fireball as well. Knew it was going to come from that side that time. Oh hey, it did the exceptionally rare version of that where it hits the bottom right corner. I like RNG. RNG's great. Speak about that at length in certain Hollow Knight episodes. I love that game. It's not perfect, and one of the few problems it does have is that ever so often it throws in RNG damage rather than the rest of the bosses in the game, which are wonderfully crafted, pattern-based fights where you are rewarded for paying attention. The best kind of boss fight, in other words. But ever so often they bugger one up. Ooh, spider who inhabits my face. Eye that gives me a triple eye. Friend that takes my aggro. And book we all ignore. Wonderful. We are firing very slow now. But when I get hit, a spider leaps out of my face and destroys my enemies, so it's probably fine. You also can most likely spam bombs, given that we have 80 of them. We also have a secondary quad shot. Why are you not taking damage when I'm hitting you? There you go. Oh, hey! It did the damage before the foot landed. That's not an Antibirth. That's just something they never bothered to fix in the base game, ever since Rebirth, as it happens. What's that? They've released Afterbirth Plus and Afterbirth without ever fixing a very, very obvious oversight? Yep. Although maybe it's not easy to fix, because if it was easy to fix, then competent developers like the people who made Antibirth would probably have done it. So I wonder if it's just something like wrong with the boss. I'm enjoying the amount of fire we're filling the room with. Here you go, Dark Bomb. I think we hit ourselves once in that previous room with Bob's Brain. Might be wrong, it was hard to tell because I took damage from the urine on the floor. As long as we find Blue Baby soon, it's not going to matter. If I have to clear the whole chest, then it might matter. Damn. I mean, damn in a good way. I was like, damn, he died fast. Oh god. Bob's Brain is used up, everything is fine. Yes, by all means attack my doppelganger. Scapegoat, that's the one. Joker card? 2 diamonds. Oh, common cold, that's rare. I say that every time I find it, but I find it so infrequently I know it's okay. Because it is very rare. And it's just an okay upgrade as well. It's not even that amazing, but I still like it just because it's just a nice little effect to have and it's so rare. Problem with Monstro when you have Scapegoat is sometimes it's jumping on him and sometimes it's jumping on me and it's hard to tell who it's targeting. A Rotten Heart. Yes, I would rather have that. Oh, actually that's interesting. Dark Bomb was close enough that he should have went after that, but he didn't. So I think they programmed in that he ignores Rotten Hearts. I don't mean that in terms of like any lore reason, I just mean because they knew that you would want the Rotten Hearts for yourself. Because you generate flies. Get him, Spider Face. Oh god. Yeah, we were taking damage pretty much guaranteed there, that's kind of sucky. Oh. Also, what is wrong with our face? It's like we have a rune etched into where our eyes used to be. What? I don't know what hit me there. I was under the impression I was in a safe spot. We found the boss, but we have to go through hell to get in. This room might kill us, because this room is not balanced. Kill one of them, kill one of them. So we're going into Blue Baby with 4 hits left. He is easier than Isaac, he is targeting Scapegoat more than me. It's weird that he is easier than Isaac, despite the fact he's got more going on in terms of like just his standard attacks. He spawns more enemies. But Isaac has that RNG damage factor. And Blue Baby doesn't, because he doesn't spawn the beams from heaven. Yeah, it did it without getting hit. Alright, I'm glad that we managed to win that. It did drag on a little bit, but to make sure this actually does end under an hour, I will say thank you very much for watching. There will be more Isaac to come along with all the other roguelikes I'm playing. Till next time, ta-ta for now.